We have world-class technology built by purpose-built software engineers outside of our company, and we bring those tools to our customers with white glove service, no 1-800 number, and that builds strong customer relationships from our team.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Joe Thomas. He is the CEO of Freedom Financial Holdings and Freedom Bank there. Joe, how are you?
I'm very well, Steve. Good morning, and thank you for taking time.
Yeah, we're super excited to learn a bit more about you and the company. Tell me a bit about yourself and your relationship with Freedom Bank.
Well, Steve, I'm the president and CEO of Freedom Bank. I've been here about 7 years. I'm the largest inside shareholder and delighted to work with an amazing team building a bank here in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the bank itself and some of the things that you're offering. Is it a traditional bank like we've all known in the past?
Well, Freedom Bank is a bit different. We consider ourselves a next generation community bank. We focus on building relationships with entrepreneurs, business owners, private real estate investors in the greater DC region, but also through our industry vertical focus, we're working with companies and equity sponsors in dedicated industries across the U.S.
Joe, tell me a bit about what banking's been like over the last couple of years. We know what the economy has been like. So how has that affected what you do?
A lot of changes, as particularly in 2023, as rates increased 500 basis points, there were some bank failures. There have been some headwinds facing banks. For us, it's been an opportunity to rethink how our balance sheet is focused. And with the turmoil in Washington, there's more entrepreneurial activities going on. There's more movement out of the government into the private sector, which as a business bank is giving us exciting opportunities to continue to grow.
I know that you released your financial results recently, and you really saw a big increase in income, about 74% from 2024. So obviously something's working here in 2025. Tell me what that change has been and what made the numbers so strong.
Well, Steve, we've doubled in size since COVID to $1 billion. And over the last couple of years, we've also been building out our foundation with new infrastructure. We just hired a new chief financial officer. We've been investing in our small business team. We just hired a new head of our small business team. And we just hired a new person to help drive our consumer platform. All these initiatives are building a stronger franchise that's inuring to the benefit of our earnings stream. And as you mentioned, we increased earnings by 75% in the first quarter. We hope for this year, while we reported earnings per share of 65 cents last year, we should be over $1 in the year ahead.
You know, Joe, when I was researching you and the company and learning a bit more about what you do, the one thing that kept coming back to was the fact that you talked a lot about the people and the relationships. Is that the key to what you do and the success you've had is the people you have, but more so the relationships they're able to build with your customers?
I think it is on both sides of the equation, Steve. Both internally, we talk about our culture of ideas, innovation, discipline, experience, attitude, and service. That culture resonates with our clients as we bring a spirit of entrepreneurship, solutions orientation. We have world-class technology built by purpose-built software engineers outside of our company, and we bring those tools to our customers with white glove service, no 1-800 number, and that builds strong customer relationships from our team.
And is that sort of the plan then for the rest of this year in order to keep those numbers that you said? I know you talked about what you'd like to see this year. So obviously you've got a strong plan in place that continues to work.
It is, Steve. We continue to grow lead relationships with entrepreneurs, small business owners, private real estate investors. And we see, as I mentioned earlier, in the Washington, D.C. market, a lot of blue ocean for us to continue to grow. Meanwhile, we're investing in the consumer part of our business to help us grow core deposits and continuing to remix our funding away from wholesale deposits into core consumer deposits will also be an important part of our strategies over the next year.
It'll be interesting to watch and see how that happens. Joe, thanks so much. Great to get an update on where you're at in the company and really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steve. Enjoy being with you.
Good stuff. There's Joe Thomas, the CEO of Freedom Financial Holdings.